What's up, guys, and welcome back to the Stocks with Mike and Tom show. We have so much to go over today. We had an action-packed day in the market. We had Tilray stock up 16%. We had the first Bitcoin ETF debut today, and we have a lot of China stocks like Alibaba going to the moon. So we have a ton of info today. Make sure to stick around to the end of today's video. We have so many plays to go over and a ton of great information, and let us know what stocks you are watching in the comments down below so then we can cover them in tomorrow's video. But with that being said, Tom, what is going on with Tilray?
Yeah, Tilray is exploding up today, Mike, and they pretty much expanded their leadership, adding a new president, Blair McNeil, and also a new COO, Jim Myers. But man, this is not the big news that Tilray had today. The main news is that California's governor signed a historic bill to legalize smokable hemp and CBD edibles. And this comes after 4 years ago. They obviously legalized recreational marijuana, and it was going all throughout the news. We know California did it, Nevada did it, and a couple other states did. But now they actually fully legalized. Like the CBD, the edibles, and like how you like infuse the foods together. Before there was a lot of different gray areas, so this really makes it almost like a full-fledged deal here. It's not illegal anymore, and that's a pretty good sign.
Yeah, so either way, it's great news. Tilray stock has been struggling so much over the past couple months and just cannabis stocks in general. But the good news is that they had an amazing day today. In Tilray and a lot of other, I guess you could say, cannabis stocks like CGC and other ones, they move in a very unique way in the sense that, they might downtrend for, I don't know, weeks and weeks and weeks, but they'll have like a short span where they just explode to the upside. Like if we look at a daily chart on Tilray, we can see at certain points throughout its history, it just goes on these crazy uptrends. So with everything being said, it's awesome to finally see this type of movement.
Yeah, definitely. And like you said, it got beaten down so much. We came down, retested that $10 support, and it looks like we're bouncing pretty well off of here. So hopefully this is the spark that the marijuana industry needed, because like you said, they've gotten beaten down over the past couple months. And it just seems like these stocks just continued to go down and keep breaking support after support. So it's awesome to see some nice movement come in. And hopefully this can maybe change the sentiment over the next couple months.
For sure. So definitely keep Tilray on your watch list. And then, Tom, we also had to talk about some of these China stocks, which are just exploding up. And I know Alibaba is up 6% on the day. What's going on with this one?
Yeah, they actually had some explosive news, and we've seen a lot of chip industry news lately. But the big thing is that Bob is actually going to be developing their own chips right now. They're unveiling their own in-house chips to kind of compete with Amazon and Microsoft. It's going to be really good for their cloud services as well. And the chips have a lot of technology in them and stuff like that. So it's going to be really good for Baba in general. And you can see how much it really made their stock gap up this morning. And then they had this explosive move once the market opened. They just had a very nice day, up 6%. We can see on the daily chart, Baba's actually recovering up pretty nice here. And there is a little bit of resistance coming up right here around $178 to $180. But man, I really hope that with this type of news, we get up through this resistance and we kind of continue with this nice momentum, because, these China stocks have gotten beaten down a lot too. And it's nice to see them recovering up like this.
For sure. Like a lot of them have been severely oversold. And then when you have a combination of dip buyers coming in plus good news on Baba, plus it just having a lot of momentum, I think that's a pretty good mixture. And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if we see it continue up for a couple more weeks. But as always, they're very volatile. So definitely keep this one on your watch list. Even Baidu had a pretty good day, up around 5%. And then last but not least, we had to talk about the Bitcoin ETF, which had a pretty good first day.
Yeah, it really did. It opened and had a pretty explosive move. As we can see, it came onto the market here. I would say it looks like right around $40.88 there on the first 1 minute candle. We had a nice run up to 42.15. Then we actually had a pretty bad dip to the downside, and crypto started pulling back with this type of move. But then we saw it actually came right back up, ended up coming back up towards those daily highs and had a pretty strong close. So it was actually a pretty good day for the Bitcoin ETF. And it is the first Bitcoin ETF on the US exchanges. So it's awesome to see. And, Bitcoin reacted pretty well today as well.
Exactly. It's over 64K now. So that's awesome to see. We can see the Bitcoin futures are also popping up. I know we said this a lot over the past couple days or so. Remember, if you are looking for exposure to Bitcoin, it would be best just to buy Bitcoin by itself. Nowadays, it's pretty easy to do that. Robinhood, Coinbase, BlockFi, whatever. It's pretty easy to do. While this new Bitcoin ETF is good for the cryptocurrency community in general, this ETF will not, and it's not even supposed to, follow the spot price of Bitcoin. So, like I said, if you're just looking to get exposure to Bitcoin, you'll probably be better off just buying it by itself.
Yeah, definitely. And just keep in mind that there might be more ETFs coming on the market soon. And it's just cool to see that this one's finally here. And hopefully it just shows that Bitcoin's getting more and more implemented into society. And I just can't wait to see what the future really holds for crypto and kind of how it's going to get implemented on the US exchanges.
There we go. So now let's get right into today's Discord member of the day. And today's member of the day is Christian. So huge shout out, Christian. He's been with us for quite some time now. He's always super positive, and he definitely likes to chat up. So huge shout out, Christian. Thanks for being a great member of the Stocked Up Discord. If you guys want to join the Discord, we do have a link in the description down below. It's completely free, and you can network with a bunch of other traders. But Tom, let's get right into the momentum plays for tomorrow. And with the first one, we have RUN to the upside.
Yep. And go ahead and make RUN break above 52.84, their high of the day today.
All right. And then with the next one, we have Fastly also to the upside.
Yeah. FSLY ran right up to that $50 resistance. Go ahead and make them break above that. That's actually going to be a pretty key psychological level too. So if they break that, maybe expect another nice run tomorrow.
Love to see it. And then with the last one, we have BABA.
BABA, yes, they had that awesome chip news earlier. Go ahead and make them break 177.50.
Sounds good. So we are watching these three plays for potential day trades to the upside tomorrow, but only if they break above the levels Tom listed. And if you guys are an options trader, definitely check out that first link in the description and the comments down below for daily option swing trades, day trades, order flow bots, and a great community. Like I said, daily options plays, the bot's been working pretty well, and the swing plays have been on fire. Tom and I locked in profits on RUN and then Queb the other day, and then the plays have been on fire. Fastly's been great, so we got into a lot of these plays before they popped off. Of course, not every single play works, but with everything being said, the plays have been pretty hot lately, both on the swing side of things and the day trades. And if you guys want to try it out just for 1 month, you can cancel at any time. You get access to a great community, daily options plays, and basically direct access to Tom and myself, and we have a coupon running. So definitely check it out. It's going to be that first link in the description and the comments down below. But now let's get right into the comments from the previous video. And we have Risen saying, can you cover AQST soon? So looking at AQST, they are a penny stock. They're a very low price stock. It's not a play for me. I know they're a therapeutic stock, which is good and bad. It's good because it's super volatile, but it's also bad because it's super volatile. So it's just really not for me. What do you think?
Yeah, it's not really for me either. The good news is it has been kind of bouncing off support lately around $3.25. So it doesn't look too bad in that sense, but it does also have some momentum. Like today, it had a pretty nice move to the upside. So you might be able to catch a little bit of momentum on them, but just be careful. They're really low price. And like Mike said, it's a therapeutic stock, and those are not my favorite plays. I've definitely learned my lesson with those back when I first started trading.
You know it. Then we have Craig saying, how about HUT? Does it follow Bitcoin? If so, is it a crypto play? So yes, they are a mining company. Honestly, it's kind of just like the same thing I said earlier in the video. If you're just looking for exposure to Bitcoin or like any other specific crypto, you'll probably be better off just buying that crypto outright. Nowadays, it's pretty easy to do so. A lot of brokers allow you to do it pretty easily. The mining companies, like you just don't have a guarantee that it will follow the price of Bitcoin. So for that reason, it's not really for me. But if you're looking to specifically invest into a mining company, then it can be a good investment.
Yeah, and if you're looking for maybe just like a big move out of Bitcoin, like if Bitcoin generally shoots up, like let's just say over the next 3 months, like 30% or something, the chances of these stocks going up are also pretty high. So it's good in that sense. But like Mike said, it definitely doesn't follow it spot on. So I'd rather just trade the the crypto straight up as well. Just and also like you can buy it on Cash App, and I think even PayPal and stuff like that are kind of getting into that now too.
For sure. And like Robinhood, it's super easy. So it shouldn't be a problem buying it nowadays. And then we have JW saying, love that Chewy setup. Thanks, Mike. So yeah, CHWY is looking pretty good in my opinion. It's more of like a couple month to a couple year play for me. Of course, it does actually look good for the short term as well. But for me, it's more of like a longer term play, you can say. And the ideal way to go would be shares or some short put options.
Yeah, I think that would be amazing right now. This actually looks really good, Mike. This support at $60 is holding up pretty strongly. It looks like it's pointing right back up. So hopefully Chewy gets back up there, and they're a pretty strong online like superstore for pets. And I know that they're one of the bigger ones out there. So hopefully they can start to get back up there in the short term. I really like how they're bouncing up here. And I would think that over the next at least by the next year or two, we would get back up towards like that $90 resistance or somewhere up there.
Love to see it. So, Tom, do you have any last minute stocks, options, or anything you are watching for tomorrow?
Yeah, it seemed like today all these growth stocks just popped off today. We had Enphase pop off. We had Tilray pop up. We had ChargePoint, CHPT. Palantir had an awesome move today. I really like Palantir right now. I think they have a lot of potential. They only popped like 1.7% today, while a lot of these other growth stocks had some pretty explosive moves. Now they had that awesome move towards open, hit that resistance, and came like right back down. So hopefully we see a big move up tomorrow, and hopefully these growth stocks just have another continuation, because it's just been really nice for the past few days. And there's been some pretty good news coming out. Like I know Plug had some good news drop at the end of the day, and there's a lot of other stocks out there that have some good news going on right now, especially like Alibaba and these Chinese stocks. They're really popping off.
There we go. So thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you learned something or if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to subscribe. We post brand new videos every single day. And if you're looking for daily options picks, definitely check out that first link in the comments and the description down below. We do have a coupon sale running, and it's automatically applied to the links below. Definitely check it out. You can cancel at any time, and the plays have been on fire. We just had like 2 back-to-back 60% winners, and the bot's been great as well. Also, if you want to watch Tom and myself every single day at Market Open, you can click the Stocked Up Live link in the description down below. And besides that, thank you guys so much for watching.